Welcome to the National Corvette Museum located in Bowling Green, Kentucky. If you're a fan of the iconic American sports car, you're in for a treat. Join us as we tour the museum to see rare and unique Corvettes, prototypes, and one-of-a-kind models. In addition to this impressive collection of Corvettes, the National Corvette Museum is also known for a dramatic event that occurred in 2014 when a sinkhole suddenly opened up in the museum's sky dome, swallowing 8 rare and historic Corvettes. Thanks for joining us as we learn more about this classic American car and the story of the sinkhole.
Hey, welcome to LoveNesters. We are at the Corvette Museum in Bowling Green, Kentucky.
This should be fun, our first time here. There's also a huge sinkhole, so can't wait to see what that's all about.
What?
I know.
You serious?
I'm serious. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for being here. The 1953 Corvette, production number 3, right here in Bowling Green, Kentucky. This rolled off the line out of Flint, Michigan on July 1st, 1953, 70 years ago.
Kind of cool how you can see it from both sides. This is a 1951 Crosley Super Sport. The Crosley Hot Shot, Super Hot Shot, and the Super Sport are considered by many to be the first American sports cars to be produced after World War II.
Who knew in its very first year of production there was only 300 Corvettes built. They were all this polo white with the red and black canvas interior and a black top. And fun fact, the introduction of the Ford Thunderbird actually saved a Corvette from being cut from the Chevy line.
1959, this Corvette was actually entombed. It was bricked in by a Richard Sampson of Brunswick, Maine. And he constructed a whole building and he had it sealed in the brick and mortar within the new store. And he specified that the Corvette was not to be removed from the tomb until the year 2000. In 1982, the store was purchased and the new owners requested that the car be removed. The daughter, Cynthia, took possession of the car and had it placed in her living room for another 10 years. The Corvette remains in the same condition it was in when it was removed from the tomb in 1986. Wow. Boy, the displays here are so neat. This is set up like a gas station and service station.
Here's a fun fact. The first Corvettes were built in Flint, Michigan. They moved the assembly to St. Louis, Missouri from 1954 to 1982. Finally, in 1982, they moved it to Bowling Green, Kentucky. This is known as the C2 Corvette. It actually had the shortest span of any of the generations of Corvette, and it only ran from 1963 to 1967.
This is the racing suit of Oliver Gavin. He was a British race car driver that joined the Corvette racing team in 2002.
Wow, there are a bunch of cars in here.
Fun fact, the Sports Car Club of America actually banned Corvettes from racing due to their dominance. I believe you can currently race them. One of our subscribers, Tony, would let us know. Thank you, Tony.
This is the car from the 1989 record run ZR1. On March 2nd of 1990, Tommy Morrison, along with a team of engineers and race car drivers, broke the 24-hour world speed endurance record. They averaged 175 miles per hour for 24 hours straight. Wow.
Here it is, what everyone's looking for, the split rear window Corvette. This car was introduced in 1963, and unfortunately, because of the sightline, it was only 1 year in production.
Hey, we're in Bowling Green, Kentucky at the National Corvette Museum. What a great place to visit.
Lots of information, even if you're not a Corvette enthusiast, you will be by the time you leave this place. We try to go on these adventures every week. If you're enjoying our videos, we'd sure appreciate it if you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel to join us for more fun.
Can we drive one home?
Wouldn't that be cool?
Why not?
We'll find out. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for being here.
Well, I guess we need to pick out the color if we're going to take a Corvette home.
You want the yellow one?
I think so. I've always been partial to yellow.
Well, that's good. That's like a school bus or a
I've never owned
taxi.
yellow car, so
Okay, well, something to aspire to.
there you go.
So this neat area shows you kind of the different designs that they have. Shows you where you can pick out the colors. Fun fact, the letter Z is special in the world of Corvette. Any model with a Z or an R is extra special.
This is the Z6 full-scale clay model. Very interesting to see, once again, how it goes from sketch to model to production, from the exterior to interior. They cover it all here.
They have a place here where they do all the maintenance and preservation of the vehicle. So there's a shop right here on site, and I'd be happy to take that blue one home. Here's some more of these model Corvette vehicles. Someone donated over 700 model Corvettes to the museum, and you'll see them on display throughout the museum. So this picture is actually made up of individual car owners with their Corvettes. I think they had something similar at the Harley Museum. That's kind of neat.
The famous sinkhole sky dome collapse.
So this shows you the investigation into the sinkhole and that how it kind of happened and what it looked like. Wow. So they have kind of a simulation of this whole sinkhole here, and they walk you through what happened. And the sky dome is opened again. They have repaired it structurally. They put stuff under the ground. You can see this taped off. That's where the actual sinkhole was. And now all the cars, it looks like, are along the edge.
Careful, you're standing right over the sinkhole. This outline here is where the actual sinkhole was.
It's kind of freaky to be standing on it. It's hard to imagine that this whole thing just collapsed one day. Thankfully, it was at night. You can look on YouTube. There's videos showing the whole collapse of it. So this, you can look down more than 30 feet into what was left of the sinkhole. They've totally repaired it. Wow.
Hey, welcome back to LoveNesters. We are in Bowling Green, Kentucky. We are visiting the National Corvette Museum. It is an incredible number of Corvettes here. The details as far as what went into these cars, how they survived, and we're standing right at the famous, infamous sinkhole.
So we are in the Sky Dome. The Sky Dome existed before the sinkhole happened, but this is the building that was affected. They do have video you can see out on YouTube, of all places, that they had security cameras, and some of the most valuable vehicles fell through the sinkhole. Millions of dollars lost and cannot be recovered.
The Sky Dome.
The
Isn't
Sky
this
Dome.
where only two can go in and one can come out?
No. This is number 82 of 84 of these Corvettes that were made, and now only 2 remain. This is the 1992 millionth Corvette. It's famous for 2 reasons. It was the 1 millionth Corvette to be built, but it was also one of the 8 Corvettes that was swallowed by the sinkhole, and they've been able to restore it. Wow. This car was made as part of an aerodynamics study. The purpose of the study was to see how slippery a Corvette could be made. The person that bought this saved up their money to buy it in high school, took super good care of it. He donated it to this museum in the hopes that it would continue to be well cared for, and then it just happened to be one of the 8 cars that fell into the sinkhole. It was one of only 3 cars that were restored.
If you look at the ceiling in this Sky Dome, it honors all the people behind this museum and behind the Corvette. What a great way to honor so many different people that were part of the Corvette history. The National Corvette Hall of Fame, including Rick Hendrick, inducted in 2015 for you NASCAR fans. Carl Casper, legendary, iconic automotive king, pioneer, designer, master craftsman, builder, artist, show producer, and America's only 3-time NHRA show champion. Carl Casper. What a great display to have inside the National Corvette Museum in Bowling Green, Kentucky.
This is the Night Crusader, a custom hot rod by Carl. This vehicle is called the Popcorn Wagon.
Carl started this in 1964, completed it in 1968.
Oh boy, we have a Batman vehicle. This is the Batman Returns Batmobile. His limitless imagination as a car builder got him the attention of Hollywood, leading him to create many famous vehicles such as Knight Rider, the General Lee, the A-Team van, and the Batman Returns Batmobile. So your museum tour ends, of course, at the gift shop. We'll see if we can get through here without buying anything. Ooh, that is a nice one. 2023 70th Anniversary Corvette Convertible. Okay, so you
Okay, for $250, you can buy a ticket to win one of these. Wow. 70 years. Look it, they have my blue car all ready to go.
The National Corvette Museum is truly a Corvette lover's dream, and we highly recommend it to any car enthusiast.
Before leaving, be sure and take in some of the unique Corvette art and the iconic Michelin Man statue in front of the museum. We can't help but feel a sense of pride for this American classic.
Thanks for spending the day with us.
Hope to see you next week.
Thanks for being here.